Bonjour, monsieur et mesdames, et aujourd'hui nous allons jouer le jeu Doki Doki Literature Club pendant le... I can't speak French anymore. Welcome back for Doki Doki.
Oui, oui, monsieur. Baguette, croissant. Eiffel Tower.
Nous avons maigri, we got thinner, it's great, and now we're gonna write a poem. So...
He's only saying that because he got a can of LaCroix.
Alright.
LaCroix.
Yeah, I got my LaCroix lime flavor.
Alright. I think you should make this poem about anime titties. So get as close as you can to anime titties.
Right here?
I mean, cute or sensation would be good ones.
Alright, we'll do sensation. Milk.
Oh, yeah. Kawaii, maybe?
Embrace.
Oh, embrace, that would be good.
Bubbles.
Anime? Anime?
Skirt.
No,
Skirt,
anime.
Skirt. Oh, too late. Too late.
We were gonna do anime titties.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Wait, why? What are these words? Massacre? Contamination? What the hell, dude?
Marshmallow,
whatever.
duh.
Marshmallow. Suicide!
Boob. Oh, I thought that was boob. Now I'm upset. I was hoping it was boob.
I still chose it.
Lust.
Nah, dude, we're gonna go shiny.
Shiny anime titties.
Poof.
Pleasure or poof.
Beauty.
Ugh.
Pain. Pink.
With that love, pain,
We're gonna,
can't get enough.
Dude, literally,
pain.
more of these words are like melancholy, tragedy, crimson, pain.
Games.
Games. Explode.
Doki Doki.
Hair.
Death.
After
image. Oh, I thought that said after marriage.
Yeah, I did too. Charm.
After marriage comes divorce.
Inferno.
Divine comedy. Oh, there's marriage. Marriage.
Infinite. Kitty.
The poos.
The pussy.
Pussy.
We'll do lucky.
Oh yeah, good lucky. Suck on my lollipop, why don't you?
No, vacation. Bouncy.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Alright.
So when you select a word, I think it was like the characters were jumping in the corner to show who liked the word.
Oh really? I didn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah, so maybe for the next poem, we can look at that.
Yeah, we totally can.
I think that's to determine whose route, in quotations, you go down.
Oh, alright.
Hi again, Volta. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Yeah, dude. It's like, how else am I gonna get my views? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club.
At the Doki Doki one.
I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Volta. I hope it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
I have a friend actually named Yuri.
Making head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Yuri was
And last year,
Yuri's a
too.
dude. So,
I don't know if you plan on just to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
yeah, you'll just drop the game right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Oh!
Fucking wrecked.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Mangaka!
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated,
Okay.
Natsuki plops back into her seat.
If manga is literature, then I am the most well-read person ever.
If manga is literature, then anime is masterpiece theater.
Don't worry, guys. Volta always gives it his best as long as you're having fun. It helps me with my busy work without even asking.
Damn right
I
I
think he
do.
has a crush on me or something. Like cooking, putting away my bras.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
Finger tap.
Fingers.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
No, I actually hate her. She's a little.
No,
She's an annoying bitch.
No, she's actually like awful.
How come you and Volta can become good friends too?
Oh, I'd like that. Sayori. Dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Fucking Sayori.
God damn it, Sayori.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Yuri's like.
Tildy.
Wait, Sayori.
Wait,
Me?
Not really.
don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
This is actually a big power play that these two are doing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Yeah, she lost her eyes. Oh, God!
fuck.
Horror game!
Her nose connects directly to her upper lip.
Sayori
This
made it
is
sound
the
like
psychological
a big deal, but
horror
it's really
that the
not.
game was talking
No,
about.
she's actually just making kissy lips right here. Like,
What?
her face
What's
is
the-
just a funnel. Like, there's just a hole right here. It's like a crater.
Yeah. What's the line that's supposed to be your mouth then?
No,
Is that
it's
a
just
star?
a mound. Like, it's a crater.
Oh, okay.
You know how, like, when they show, like, the jokey craters on the moon, it's just a crater.
That's disgusting.
What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I never think.
I
It makes
that
life
means it's up
easier
to
for
me to
me.
rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. What redundancy?
Second of all, I don't want anything from you.
Right. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Oh, she got her mouth back.
She got her eyes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't
Moby
want you
Dick.
to feel... I didn't want you to feel left out.
White whale! White whale!
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it keeps your attention even if you don't
Wow.
want.
Moby
It's
Dick is a short read to her. Wow.
It's a James Joyce novel. I hope you like it.
It's Finnegan's Wake, widely regarded as the hardest book in the English language.
But I thought you might like it. And
It was pretty easy for me, actually.
we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Uh-oh, she likes me. She likes me, Matt.
She's got the funnel mouth again.
I will never be able to unsee that. How is this
man.
girl accidentally being so cute? Accidentally?
Yeah, that's a calculated move on her part.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
It's
Yuri,
how
thank you.
how to date the bookish girl 101.
I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book and throw it in the trash.
Dick.
Ugh.
Phew.
I
Well,
look. I
you
take.
can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica
Wait.
to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
This is a lesbian romance novel.
This is a yaoi! Ah! Look
Oh,
at
yaoi's
the size of
just
those
died.
hands!
Oh god, they're holding hands on the cover. This isn't safe for school.
Dio! Oh no!
Oh god. Let's keep going.
But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance.
I've been waiting for this.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
She's looking for her mangas.
Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet.
Where
She
is
seems
that
to be
damn
annoyed by
fourth
something.
Chaos Emerald?
I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here?
Just my manga.
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot.
I had it all alphabetized.
What's the point of keeping your
sorted by...
collection organized if
should
someone else is going to just mess it up?
Natsuki slides
put-
a bunch of stacked books and
She
boxes.
put all the
across
Vento Oreo all right in my Phantom blood.
Fuck! How am I didn't know that Jonathan died in the first part! How am I supposed to know he has a son with Dio?
What's this bullshit?
Manga.
You read manga, right?
Spoiler alert for anyone who likes JoJo.
Yeah. By
Oh,
the
wait for
way,
For anyone who hasn't read it or watched it,
if you haven't, what's wrong with you?
yeah, you should get on that. David Pro made a pretty great adaptation.
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really admit you're into it until you figure out where the other person stands.
Where you figure until you figure
Did
out.
he
the
say
other person
stand,
is a
Matt?
stand user.
He said stand!
Oh god.
How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
I mean, if you look at all the pimples and all the double chins you have, it looks like you're an
So,
otaku.
some hair, neck beardy, I don't know. I mean, you got one
Balding.
fucking wig, you're fucking cosplaying as someone at school.
Your hair's pulled back
It's
in a
green,
greasy
it's probably-
ponytail. You're wearing a fedora.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I
Okay,
pull it off the
okay.
stack.
That's not a volume though. By her shoulder, you can clearly see it's a series of manga.
No, it's like this one or something. I don't freaking know, but
Okay, well, move your mouse down just a little bit. On her left, or I guess her right.
this one.
No,
This.
other side.
There. That. It's
Up,
up. Fuck it.
right there, right where your
There
mouse
it
is.
is.
That's manga.
Yeah.
This manga.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand.
I've
Then
been
she turns to a box of manga and slips it as I throw something away. And slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better.
There we go.
Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I have OCD.
I know that feeling. I'm missing one of those books up in here, if you know what I mean.
No, I
One-
don't know what you mean.
A book short of a box, if you catch my drift. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a
What
series
is
I've never
this?
heard of in my life.
This isn't in
JoJo.
Shonen Jump.
Hey, look, it's China.
China.
That
All
probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Or both.
I never hear people on A discussing it.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door.
She points to the classroom door.
Wow.
Hey, I wasn't judging or anything.
What was
I
it
didn't
called?
Even say anything. Parfait Girls.
Sounds like Fruits Basket.
It's probably.
It was the tone of your voice.
My sister
Well, I'll
read
tell you
Fruits
one thing.
Basket.
I'll tell you one thing, Volta. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Foreshadowing.
There's a lot of foreshadowing.
Yeah,
Yuri was
really.
talking about horror manga, horror the first time.
In
first day.
fact,
Natsuki pulls down her first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
It
I'm
looks
gonna
awful.
show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses, like a female, like part 6.
Is this Bubblegum Crisis now?
Who knows? It's
Oh, it's Moe.
exceedingly moe, so it's Lucky Star.
Gross.
Don't just stand there.
Lucky
What?
Star wasn't in the manga,
Did I just-
was it?
Did
I thought it was just anime.
Oh, maybe. It
Ooh,
was.
ah.
Did I just go ooh ah? Dude, I'm not that big of a fucking weeb. I am playing this game, but I'm not. I don't go.
Volta's
ooh, ah.
actually just really kawaii.
Ooh, ah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Yeah, now it's official. I can say I'm a weeb because I'm out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't the chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Dummy. You're
Chairs
not supposed to
wouldn't
read
work.
manga on
Can't read a manga on chairs. It's on the
They
floor.
could just push they could push them together. They could push the chairs together, and then they could read at the same time.
Oh yes.
We can't read at the same time like that.
What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel all weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me.
Well, how am I supposed to read now, Natsuki?
Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either.
It's alright.
Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to be reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again?
Not
Nah.
really.
I finish a series and then I just discard it.
Yeah.
I throw it away.
I put it on my manga list and I never look back. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Wow,
Nothing-
just
How-
like me.
What? You can't really talk and read at the same time. You can talk and watch something at the same time. I get that.
Yeah, it's...
Nothing's really happened yet. Doesn't make any sense because it's not like it's
How would
something
you know
that's
that nothing's happened
playing.
if you're like, yeah.
you have to read it. Like it's not playing in the background or something.
Right.
There's no
slice
such
of
thing
life
as reading
affair.
in the background.
Right. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining, to make up such for a lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously, you'd think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot. I mean, I guess you know what you're saying. A lot of
It's
beginnings
actually
about
just
simple things.
a bunch of high school girls sitting around and talking about inane bullshit.
Right. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, but that just kind of helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's like all this kind of drama. Like when they get to the backstories and some of the romance starts to happen, and that's really when it makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Gross.
Isn't that
You-
so?
Is this a porn manga? Is this hentai?
It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe
Touching
I
parts.
underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
What?
What?
What? Natsuki gives
What?
me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you read at your full power. Seen you at your full power.
Good save.
Let me break out my scouter.
Vegeta! Vegeta!
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga.
I like
Well-
baking, okay?
Well,
I mean, let's guess. From the fact that she made the cupcakes and she likes a manga about baking, I wonder. Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Wasn't it about fruit or something? Oh, it was parfait.
That's French for perfect, so I guess I foreshadowed the perfect part with my French intro. Bam! I'm psychic.
Everybody loves parfaits. Parfaits are delicious.
Why does that?
why does that matter?
It
quote from
doesn't.
Eddie
I was
Murphy.
just curious.
As a donkey.
Maybe. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get a bacon around the same time I got this manga.
Wow.
Like, I would never get into something because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone who's that impressionable.
Hey man, I got into buff dudes posing because of JoJo.
Oh dear. Definitely not just a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. I can think of plenty other hobbies that might not be a good one.
See, my favorite hobby is stand battles.
My favorite hobby is slicing people's heads off on boats.
My favorite hobby is guns.
Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
Watch too much Black Lagoon.
What is this head pose? The slight...
Oh, uh-oh.
Dude, she looks like she's a middle schooler. Are you kidding
It's
me?
the hentai scene. ...
We read on the floor for a few more minutes. Or read on for... I finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you were just watching me read?
Well,
I'm
just looking at fine with that.
If you say so.
Her hair
Yes.
swoop doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It really doesn't. But then again, this is a visual novel, and a lot of things don't make sense in visual novels, so,
She
like...
must have a lot of gel in it or something.
Like, the only visual novel that or I guess that's not true. I really like the Zero Escape visual novel series and the Phoenix Wright, so we'll go with that.
The Zero Escape 999?
Yeah.
Haven't you read Danganronpa?
Oh yeah, that too. But that's not as much a visual novel.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, it kind of is, but not exactly.
The only visual novel I've read is Katwa Shoujo
Oh, Kawata Shoujo.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
So everyone can know my shit taste. I picked
Right.
Emi.
Before you can have any taste, or before you can have shit taste, you must have no taste.
Emi was the athletic girl who was missing her lower legs.
Good choice.
Yeah.
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this.
Well,
They just
I'm
think
your
manga's
friend.
for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, You still haven't grown out of that yet?
You
Makes me
still
wanna
read
punch them
manga?
in the face.
What a weeaboo.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already
He says, even though he was totally judging her choice of manga.
right.
What an asshole.
I'm kind of already a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other end of losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Oh god, I hope you're not going down Natsuki's path.
I don't know,
think you
dude.
are.
I literally just picked words.
I think you got locked into it.
Thug.
Yeah.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I
Yeah,
don't
my
even know
parents
what
will
my dad
laugh
would
at
do
me.
if he found this.
He would
At least
make
it's
fun
not
of me.
safe it's safe in here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean,
It's
here
easy.
I am,
Just
reading
Just
it.
scan it all onto your laptop and read it there.
Bingo. You can upload.
Just go to mangareader.com and read it illegally.
You can read it before your chemistry exam. Ah, good call.
Read manga instead of study for chemistry.
I did that. and
Have
I
you
got a
done that?
I did that. Got a 91 on my chem exam.
What manga was it?
Uzumaki.
Nice.
The particularly spooky parts of it too.
Very nice.
Yes.
Actually, you're telling me about that, I think.
Yeah, it was a year ago now.
Well,
That was a year ago? Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Time
well,
flies.
it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Eh?
No.
Dot, dot, dot. So?
Ha ha ha.
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it
In
gets
this-
especially bad when...
It gets especially bad when
I
her
shouldn't be
dog
talking
dies
about that,
and
but-
she gets run over by a car.
That's sad.
Just finished.
Natsuki's just like a psychopath.
Yeah. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And
trying to
being
think-
able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
I think it's Mel Brooks has a quote that is, tragedy is when I cut my finger. Comedy is when you fall into an open sewer and die. Okay, everyone. It's time to share our poem.
No, it's a William Shatner quote, actually. It's Rico is the worst girl.
Do you know that William Shatner browses TV?
William Shatner posts about Love Live, dude. It's fucking
Really?
weird. Yeah.
God.
Eh?
Will Shatner.
Shatner
What a weird-
literally created a debate about Best Girl because he posted about Love Live, and now it's like weird as fuck. And I don't even
Alright.
watch Love Live.
Shatner also goes on the My Little Pony board.
Are you
on
fucking
4chan.
real?
Yeah.
God damn it,
He-
Shatner.
Someone asked him on Twitter, I think, what boards he went to, and one of the boards, he posted TV and MLP. Yeah. Yeah. When you have money like him, you can just kind of say, "Fuck it."
Yeah, really.
Dot dot dot.
What was the last thing he's been in?
Fuck if I know, dude.
I think Boston Legal, maybe.
Probably.
Really funny show.
Oh, come on. Could you bring your timing be any worse?
Sorry,
Tildy.
winky face. I just need to make sure we have enough time. I saw that you were getting a little close to the protagonist, and I wanted to butt in a little bit. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah ha ha.
Natsuki
Yeah, I
suddenly
think-
notices how close she's gotten to me.
I think
She
we're on
hastily-
Natsuki's route.
Fuck. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Who would you have rather gone? Whose route would want to have gone?
Honestly, I have no impression of any of these girls, so I'm fine with like doing them all.
down? Okay.
I would probably actually go for Monica first, but like, meh. It's whatever.
Oh. All right. Yeah, Monica. I think I'd probably go down Monica's.
Yeah.
If we
guess
could go back and do it, I'd go down Monica's.
It's whatever, dude. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
Somehow we teleported to the front of the room when we were
Right.
sitting at the back of the.
Right. You're just...
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Nah.
Yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright?
No.
I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. I was
Yeah, I
instead
was
gonna
gonna-
jack off to girls and Gundams.
Jack off to girls in Gundams or girls and Gundams?
Girls in Gundams.
Oh. It's funny if he's essentially
No,
checked
Gundam
two
girls.
Gundams.
Gundam. Female Gundams. You know, female
Let's get-
animal breeders with 4 hamsters and they can't dang it off.
He's got some interesting fetishes from all the anime porn he's jacked it to.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't
course.
take it home.
Of course.
Of course.
Just finish that one before tomorrow and we can start with the next one. And if it gets burnt,
I'll kill you.
by tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's necessary
I
sacrifice
kind of watch
for,
the anime first.
for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Don't say you watch the anime if you haven't read the manga.
Yeah,
or am I
asshole.
just scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
What happens if you don't finish it? Good question.
You just leave the literature club. Bye-bye. Alright then.
Bye-bye, game over.
I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. The pages tear in half. Oh shit.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, I
No.
did. That's why I'm fucking down Natsuki's route instead of Yuri's.
Oh, this sucks.
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing,
Her
couldn't
cold
really find
green
much
eyes
inspiration.
stare into my soul.
since I've never really done this before.
Her slight smile throws my game off.
Right.
The mouse on her face messes.
Picking her nose. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying to, like, pick her nose.
Yeah, picking her nose. Got it.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with and get this fucking pointer off my face?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems.
And only their poems.
Isn't Monica like an English name?
Monica? I don't know. Who knows? Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. Because of course, it's Sayori. What do you expect? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Because it's Monica. What the fuck do you expect? I can already see
They're
Monica's
just trying to give
pristine-
some character to the people
I know,
by the way
right?
that they handle their stuff.
I know, right? So stereotypical.
I've already seen Monica's pristine handwriting. Yeah, see, it's pristine.
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Here we go. Whom should I show my poem to first?
Show it to Monica.
I should start with Monica.
She is the president, after all.
She seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know that I'm putting in the effort.
Hi, Volta!
That's
Oh,
not
wait, no,
Monika's
hold on.
voice.
Yeah.
Sayori, what are you doing
that
over
was
here?
Natsuki. Or not Natsuki,
Sayori.
sorry, thanks. Hi, Volta. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
You should be hanging out with me instead. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, just know I run this bitch. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Always, huh?
Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Well, for starters, I want some coffee here. That would be great.
Can we, instead of sharing our poems, can we go to the amusement park today?
I want to take you on a date, please. How about the farmer's market, or perhaps the mountain climbing trail?
How about instead of sharing literature, we actually just watch anime together?
That's much better. Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
That's all he wants to
Of
do.
course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
On second thought, yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
That's right.
Skirt.
Shows, don't worry, Volta. I've already read it. I reached into your bag while you were flirting with Natsuki. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Soon we'll be
That's true.
at each other's house, taking showers in front of each other.
Oh god, it's too fast. I handed Monika my poem.
This is awful. I like it, Volta. I like how bad it is.
Really?
No, not at all.
This is
It's a lot
Probably
cuter than I
more-
expected.
This is more funny than Tommy Wiseau's The Room. It's a lot.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez. Morty. Oh, that reminds me.
Monika. Monika.
Monika, we gotta.
Monika, we gotta write
We gotta go with the poems, Monika.
We gotta... Monika, write your poem. We gotta share.
Makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Of course it is.
Oh, Uncle Rick. Oh, Monika.
Rick. He's not uncle, he's his grandpa.
All right. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Woo.
If you say so.
I do. Yep. By
Shel
chance.
Silverstein. Where the sidewalk ends.
All right.
Lazy.
By chance, have you ever read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Eh? Maybe a long
That-
time ago.
That's the kind of poetry I like. I like goofy rhymes.
You know, it's so funny. Like today, I was actually like sitting and eating my breakfast, and I had a peanut butter sandwich for breakfast, basically. And I was
Yeah.
thinking of that, like the peanut butter sandwich poem that Shel Silverstein wrote about like how the king's mouth gets like stuck shut because he eats too many of them. And like the
I
first
haven't-
words he says are, "How about a peanut butter sandwich?" When he's like his mouth gets unjawed. It's hilarious.
I haven't
love
read that much Shel Silverstein.
Well, when your grandpa's an English professor, teacher, whatever, you tend to read a lot of fun poems.
He actually wrote the song "A Boy Named Sue" that
Yeah.
Johnny Cash made famous.
Yeah, it's good
My
stuff.
name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die. It's a good song.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Words like fuck and pussy. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad.
Like the Giving Tree.
That was Shel Silverstein?
Yeah.
Huh. I guess the illustrations look like his work.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
No, she's
Negation-
actually just really dumb.
Negation is like my favorite kind of like short-term humor.
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. She's definitely not an expert. but you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
She uses that purple language, you know.
She uses the IKEA language.
Fuck, I've been drawing all over myself and I didn't even realize it.
What?
Yeah.
So you just had a pen, you're just writing all over yourself?
Yeah, I'm like playing with a pen and I'm drawing on myself.
What do you draw?
Lines.
Was it lewd?
No.
No lewd lines?
No, it's not. We'll be
Okay.
fine.
So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. You're a very simple person yourself.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay, you won't. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles.
I prefer Ryan myself.
But Ryan Styles!
though Harry isn't that bad.
I actually, I think, yeah, Ryan's my favorite on Whose Line. I like Colin, but I don't know. Ryan's just got that goofy
Yeah.
giantness about him.
Yeah, really. That long
But I'll
guy.
always help you find what suits you the most.
Oh shit, what have I done?
Did you hit skip?
No, I'm good.
Oh. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. You do you, honey boo. It's not like, oh, fuck.
No, we're just gonna roll with that. Who cares
Alright.
about what she said? You do you, honey boo is much better.
Alright. Ahaha, you found me.
Haha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
She says with her sad eyebrows.
Then she pulls out, like, Dostoevsky.
Yeah. You sound pretty confident. She pulls out the Iliad. Confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It's all an act. I'm secretly a very scarred person. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see.
Said the blind man, as
Well.
he picked up his hammer and saw.
Well, let's read it then.
Have you ever heard someone say that?
I have not. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
I'm
Click
on the
poem.
outside.
Click outside
I'm
poem area to
looking in.
continue.
I can see through.
So, what did you think?
You aped a few lyrics from Stained.
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. I'm no poetry expert. I think that's more verse prose, but I don't really know. Sorry. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's the kind of poems that I wrote when I had a creative literature class.
Creative.
Except I wrote limericks sometimes. Limericks are fun.
Ahaha, it's okay.
She'd laugh emptily.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Just ask Matt. That's the way he writes.
Matt is
That is-
style.
Actually,
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
So what was the inspiration behind this one?
You and Natsuki. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but one time I witnessed a murder.
It was a glass, and suddenly this kid exploded. I didn't really see what happened, but like I saw a blonde man like look like he was pushing a button. It was weird. I get.
I've already touched the doorknob. That's a spoiler.
Yatazo!
Yeah, does it? I don't know what he says. So stay with it. I don't know, something.
Fuck it.
That's something interesting.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I guess it's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
You mean like the part of the church calendar after Christmas?
Right.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Ooh, I'll come on strongly.
We made the same joke.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other, then I can truly bare my soul to everyone. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
All right, kids, get those
Don't write
copybooks
about
ready.
anime titties. Nobody likes that. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never have any progress. Instead, you should give in to mediocrity. That's really the way that you should write.
Yeah.
Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
I mean, 50 Shades of Grey and Twilight both got published, so like anything's possible.
50 Shades of Grey is one of the best-selling books in women's literature, women's fat material literature ever. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
And if you fidget with it, you might get marks on your arm.
If you keep your pen in your pocket too long, then you'll just get an ink stain in your pants.
Yeah.
Just move your hand and go with the flow. Then you'll get a different kind of stain.
Fuck off.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
All right. Well,
Please buy my book at peterchimera.com.
all right. So now what we're gonna do is in the next episode we're gonna continue showing our poems off to everyone because this episode has gone on for a fuck longer than I'd realized. Until next time, folks.
Till next time.
Stay writing.